Okay guys, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the BeatsStudioBuds, and this is a pair that I've had for a number of months now, so I'd be considering this as a long-term review. I'm going to give you my honest and unfiltered opinion. If this is the first time that you've visited the channel, hit that like button, consider subscribing as well, because that way you won't miss out on future videos that are going to be coming up soon. So taking a look at these are a new design and a new style Beats, now produced by Apple. This is a different product to that classic Beats that you might be used to, but still staying loyal to that and staying true to the brand. I'm going to be talking about the audio performance, we're going to be talking about the specs, and we're going to be having a look inside the box then. So it's a fairly straightforward and compact box. No bells and whistles, but fairly nice and professional all the same. We're getting a couple of additional ear tips in there. We're getting a USB-C to USB-C cable, which is slightly different to what you might normally get. But good to see that they're not sticking with lightning cables there. So it is a universal USB-C cable. We are getting all the usual paperwork, but it's no bells and whistles, the usual Beats packaging there. If we're going to have a look at the specs, then we've got a pretty decent specification list. We've got IPX4, which is your sweat resistant coating. We've got Class 1 Bluetooth, which is Apple's built-in chip. So we are getting active noise cancellation on this pair, along with transparency mode. We are getting up to 8 hours of listening time on the buds themselves, which goes up to 24 hours with the charging case there. In addition, you're not getting any wireless charging. These are dual connect, so you can use the buds individually. And that pretty much sums it up. We are getting a few features there if you're an Apple user, so you can get the quick pair when you first connect them. You're also getting some additional options inside iOS, so there isn't an app in iOS, you just get that built in, but if you're on Android, you can get a Beats supported app to customize some of the controls. You can customize which mode you're in. Fairly limited, but does gives you a bit of control there over the buds, which is nice. So talking about, the overall fit and comfort, these guys are supremely comfortable. Looking at the form factor, quite unique. There's nothing else on the market quite like these. It's one of these where you're going to have to insert the buds and twist them to get that really nice fit and good seal. I've swapped out the ear tips for a pair of spin fits. They're not the best ear tips that you get inside the box. I would recommend you giving the spin fits a try. These are the CP360s. They are giving me a better seal. I am noticing a better level of sound quality as well. So give those a try, but if not, make sure you try all the options that are included to get that ideal fit and that better sound quality that you need to get the best out of these. So again, I do like the design. I've got these in the white. They are unique. They are feeling like a high quality product. I believe these use recyclable plastics, so we've got a decent environmentally friendly product here as well. But all in all, I'm really happy. I mean, the charging case sort of pebble design there is a little bit larger than some, but it does, because it's nice and flat, it does fit in, your coat pocket or whatever quite nicely. So when it comes to the control scheme on these earbuds, we are getting button controls on both. They are really nice and clicky. We're getting a number of commands which is going to control everything except for volume, so a bit of a missed opportunity there by Apple, I think, to give us that complete control that we're all looking for. Bit of a drawback, but overall the buttons work really well. They're not the sort of buttons that are, you're having to push it back into your ear. Supreme comfort, like I've said, so really good there, and overall a really decent control system despite that lack of volume control. So all good stuff there. Talking about the performance then, so the ANC is very much mid-range performance on these. It is reducing down some of those low rumbling sounds, whether that's, you know, transport noises outside, whether that's the washing machine at home or whatever, but you're not getting anywhere near the top tier performance, but it is acceptable for the price. When it comes to the transparency mode, in the same way, decent but not amazing, so I'm happy with that at the price. Good to have it on board, something that I use regularly. So yeah, all in all, satisfactory performance on the ANC and transparency front. So what about the sound quality then? And this is where these guys really start to impress, because this isn't the old Beats, this is a new style sound signature. We're still getting a decent thump in the low end, but they've cleaned up the rest of the sound signature and the rest of the frequency range. So we're getting some nice, clear, crispy treble, which is really taking me by surprise. So we are getting some nice clarity in these buds. We are getting a nice rich mid-range as well. And all in all, the sound signature is not balanced, but it's not that far away from being quite balanced. You know, we are getting a bit of a subtle V sound signature overall, but actually these guys are performing really well across the genre spectrum, while still staying true to that Beats brand. So we're still getting some decent sub bass on these. They're not sort of massive bass head earbuds. They're not, you know, they're not the sort of Soundpeaks H2. They're not the Jabra 75Ts where you're getting that real massive thumping sub bass. But it is satisfying. It's enough. It's enough for me, because the trade-off is that you're getting a really clear sound signature and a nice clarity, like I said. So highly impressive on the sound signature. You know, it's not audiophile level. You're not going to hear details in songs that you've never heard before, but it is going to give you that lovely spectrum across the board and really versatile across the genre range as well. Alright guys, so just summing up then for the review, the pros are going to be really great sound signature. This is a new Beats sound, really good. You get in some nice Apple integration into iOS. You get in supreme comfort as well, and a nice unique design with these buds. The cons are going to be average ANC and transparency performance. I would argue overall at full price these are a little bit steep in terms of that value. However, we are now seeing with the Beats Fit Pros coming out, we are now seeing these coming down in price. So in the UK these are on for $105, which I think is a fantastic deal. So all in all, you know, if you can get these on a deal, I would recommend them. There's not anything else to gripe about. You know, I think even as an Android user, you're getting the app, so you're getting some customization. But then the other big con that I will say is around the controls. So you can getting control over everything except for volume. So no volume control is going to be another con for me, but probably not a deal breaker for most people. It just seems like a quick win that they've missed really with this product, and a bit of a shame. So that's going to be it for my review, guys. Thanks again for watching. Please do subscribe if you've not already done so. Hit that like button if you found the video helpful, and stay tuned for more coming soon. And here's the call quality test for the BeatsStudioBuds. This is a call quality test with the BeatsStudioBuds in a quiet environment.